Hello YouTube and fellow Jeepers. This is my review of the Bestop HighRock rear bumper and tire carrier. First, this is on a 2011, as you can see, Mango Tango Rubicon. It's got a sewn 3-inch lift and front bumper winch, some other goodies, but we are here to talk about the Bestop rear bumper and tire carrier. Okay, now why did I choose this tire carrier? First, as you can see, it is attached to the tailgate. Therefore, you only need to open the tailgate in order for the tire to swing out with the tire carrier. Now, since I'm California, we like our vanity license plates. Mine's on its way. It was important for me not to have something here covering the license plate. Really, also when it's raining, even though it hardly rains in California, but you're carrying something, or want to get to the back of the Jeep, it's just a lot easier if it comes out in one action. Now, Bestop did send me the brake light kit that goes here, so I took the center cap off and just went ahead and used the wiring from my stock brake light, and there's my third. I'm probably going to mount a camera in there too and get a lockpick for the MyGig and get rear view action going when I put it in reverse. You can see here it's got a hitch. It does not have the anchor points for chains in case you're going to tow, so I'd either weld some on. The hitch itself is built into the bumper. There's a couple of heavy-duty bolts that hold that in, and then there's I think a total of I want to say 8 bolts in addition to that holding the bumper onto the Jeep. Now here you can see you can put D-rings there as well as a roller. I probably won't do the roller and just go ahead and put D-rings on there when I need them. Bushwacker flares. So here's what it looks like from the side. Lines up I think a lot like stock. Put 37s on there with no problem. Problem with 37s would be this, which is actually a problem with 35. So I've got to chop off the stock rock rails here, maybe a couple inches, because it does touch up when I'm at full flex. These are Mickey Thompson Baja Class 35s. All right, so here's how it works. So you can, well, let me open up the tailgate and then we'll look in there. So one motion, wheels coming, it's opening, open. Yep. Close it. You saw the tire bounce a little there when you close it. I'll show you here. It's in the link right there. It flexes so that it can move when you open it. And obviously, as you can tell, I'm not sure if you can tell, the tailgate itself, the rear wall is not flexing. I was worried about that the first time I closed it and I saw the tire bounce, but the wall itself does not flex. And that is due to the bracket and the 4 bolts that are in there. I also have a Terraflex CB antenna mount. You can see my Shorty Wilson 2-foot antenna, and the reason I mounted it that way was so I can leave the rear window open and close the tailgate. Now up here looks like I can mount an antenna right there or something else. Maybe if you want to go to the stock brake light, it's got the 2 holes right there, I think, for that. Antenna up there if you want to do that. Here's the I think the high lift mount right in there, and then if you want to get to the fire extinguisher, this is where it'll go. Now I'm thinking I might be able to weld or even bolt an LOD Roto Pax arm here that comes out this way and one out the other way. I'm going to try that mod and see if that works, but I think I can get some additional things mounted to this carrier. The carrier itself is extremely heavy duty. I mean, this is really solid. When I lifted, I installed it myself using a motorcycle jack. When I lifted the sides, I pushed up here once and it was on the body, and the whole Jeep was coming up. So I mean, it is on there solid, way more solid than the stock bumper. Here's the other side. You can see, you'll have to forgive the alignment of my Bushwacker Flares. I forget which side, or one side. It was late at night. I was on the fourth one and just didn't cut enough, so it might not line up perfectly. Got my missing the it's supposed to say it's a rock, get over it, came off at some point. The spindle, heavy duty spindle, you can see the grease fitting. It's a little bit dark back there. Instructions around the spindle and the bearings could have been a little bit more clear. It took me a few tries to figure out exactly how it should work. Again, these are 35-inch tires. You can see how much you can see out the back window, and then you can see down there how much you still have a few inches. I'm sure you can fit a 40-inch tire on there. The arm here holding the tire itself is adjustable to 3 positions, back and forth, so you can, depending on your rim, the object is to get it as close to the tailgate as possible. Mine's in the second setting, and I think these are 4.5 inches of back spacing on these rims, if I recall correctly. What else? Let's open this up again so you can see it from this side. So I'll focus here on this little guy right here, which works the magic. And there the tailgate is locked, although I'm on an incline. You can see now the antenna is behind the main upright arm holding the tire carrier, holding the tire, and then that's where the fire extinguishers would go. I'm going to try the LOD Rotopax arms. I think this is where the high lift would go. Got another mount for something else there. Again, the antenna up here, and then let's watch it close. So you see it changing the angle there, and close. So overall initial impressions, 300 miles on it. Very happy. It does not rattle. Seems very sturdy. This turns this way. That sometimes rattles, but that's what allows the tailgate to open with the tire carrier. What else? Let's see the CB antenna rattle. So that's what I hear sometimes. And again, that's my placement. That's not anything to do with the Bestop tire carrier. All in all, extremely happy. I really think it looks great, solid. I'm not big on advertising, but the B there is cool with me for Bestop. Here they went out and put the whole Bushwacker thing on there, so that was a little bit surprising. But hey, good products. Real happy with it. Look later on. I'll let you guys know if the LOD Rotopax arms work. But really happy with it. Really nice, clean look. Over here, have all that space. Enough space here for a larger tire. Eventually, I'm going to go 37s. That's when these go out. Mickey Thompson tires are just awesome. And here's my stubby. My stubby here from Rough Country. Really happy with it. And then there's a Recon winch underneath that. But all works well. Again, one person, probably a total of 4 hours. I could have done it in 2 if I were to do another one. Hope you guys like this review, and hope it helps you guys in your decisions. Take care.